My name is Joshua. This is my friend Aaron, and this is our test podcast number 1.
Yeah, boy.
This is world premiere.
World premiere.
We're trying
to have that world premiere.
Yeah, we're trying a new thing. We're gonna see how it goes, and we're just gonna jump into it. So, for starters, we're both avid sports fans. Needless to say.
I don't know what avid means. I like sports though.
Yeah. Pretty much breakfast, lunch, and dinner is just sports. I need it. I want it. Gotta have it.
It's better than sex sometimes. Sometimes.
I wouldn't know.
Sometimes. Well, no, yeah. Unless you're a fucking Falcons fan like me, then it's never better than sex.
Yeah. Speaking of Atlanta, right? So that segues, right?
Oh, Super Bowl 53?
We're gonna
fucking dumpster fire. What the fuck was that dumpster juice? What the fuck was that?
We're gonna start out with Super Bowl.
I actually went to a Super Bowl party full of Patriots fans this year, and were they bored, boy.
You went to a party?
Well, it was a little small get together, but it was all Patriots fans though. You know, I live in the north. I live in fucking New England, so.
Oh yeah. You live in
nothing but fucking Patriots, Eagles, Giants, and Jets fans out here. That's all there is, and Steelers.
I've always wondered what it is like from the perspective of a Patriots fan, because
well, you're a Yankees fan, you should know.
No, because the thing, it's such a unique situation because the Patriots win every single year, or they're there.
And so did the Yankees in the 90s.
Yeah, well, that was a while ago. I don't know. I'm not that old. I'm just wondering, like, I'm answering my own question. I'm thinking, does it get old? No, it doesn't, because it's...
No, why would winning get old? Why would being the best get old?
I don't know. It's like, do you think it would ever get old?
Must be nice to be from Boston, man. If you're an old motherfucker from Boston, you got championships out the ass. You remember them Bill Russell days where he won like 11 and 13 years?
Yeah.
It's basically what these motherfuckers are doing, just the football version.
Yeah. You can die happy.
This motherfucker Brady averaged a Super Bowl appearance every other year. That's his average. He's 50% Super Bowls his whole career.
Well,
he's been there 9 times. He's been in the league 18 years.
Technically, he's 57-something% now because they've made 9 Super Bowl appearances and they've won 6. And those 3 that they've lost, I mean, they were nail biters.
They went 3 years in a row.
They won 3 Super Bowls?
No, they went there 3 years in a row.
They've been there for the last 3, haven't they? Or is that...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And they should be 0-3, to be honest with you. You want me to keep it real with you?
My perspective on it is, I'm not going to hate. That's a waste of energy. But
don't worry, I hate for you. I got enough hate to go around. Fuck the Patriot. I can't stand these. I live out here. Fuck these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
You know how many times I walk in the stores and see nothing but Patriots gear all the damn time? Tired of that shit.
Well, it's just great. That's how.
Hope Gronk retire. Hope Julian Edelman shaves his fucking beard and loses his fucking superpowers. Hope Brady gets him in check and makes him retire. And Bill Belichick. Hope he's left with fucking nothing. Hope he's left with his in his fucking hand.
Okay. All right. So that's how I feel. I'm just like, okay, congratulations. You did it again. Great. Let's move on to the baseball season afterward. But we're not actually though. We're going to stick with it. This Super Bowl was actually incredibly boring.
Who you blame the most?
On what?
For it being bad. Now, I'm not talking about the Rams. Just who do you blame for the Super Bowl just being bad?
I don't know. I feel like it was a joint effort.
No, it's one person's fault. Well, not one entity's fault. And that would be the league. Because the fucking Rams should never been in that shit to begin with. And this is coming from a Falcons fan. I hate the Saints. What a fucking passion. Hate everything about them. And the Super Bowl was in Atlanta. I sure didn't want to see them there. But Hey man, karma's a bitch, man. When you're not supposed to be there, they make sure that you don't have any fucking shot of winning that shit. I think that shit was it's karma, man. You shouldn't have been there to begin with, so you only scored 3 points.
So whose fault is it? Karma's fault? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess if you want to, the football gods. You know how they always say like the football gods, the baseball gods, football gods, the Rams, man.
Just blame it on Goodell and call it a day.
It's too easy to blame it on Goodell. That's too easy. You can do that with anything. Too easy, man.
I mean, it was.
I blame it on. I don't know, because when I saw that play in real time, I didn't think anything of it. To be honest with you, I saw it in real time, and I didn't think. I was surprised they didn't throw a flag, but that's because they always throw a flag on everything.
I think they were compensating for the prior NL championship or the National League championship or whatever you call it, the AFC and the NFC championship games.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the NFC championship game. I'm talking about that play. I saw that shit in real time, and I didn't think anything of it. I used to play defensive back, so I kind of, I used to play defensive back, and I was a kicker. So I kind of feel for those two positions because they're the two most, like, you can blame them motherfuckers for anything. Mm-hmm. You can blame kickers for missing kicks, and they should make every kick, to be honest. Anything within 50 yards, you should make, because I can make anything within 50 yards, and I'm not in the NFL.
So, someone tweeted, imagine paying $3,000+ to watch, a shitty halftime show and a couple field goals.
Yeah, that halftime show was bullshit, man. Why the fuck they didn't have Andre 3000 out there? Who the fuck wants to see Big Boy perform an Outkast song? They should have had him perform Kryptonite, the whole thing.
Big Boy was definitely a wild card. I think he was just because he's an Atlanta native.
And Travis Scott can't perform for. I can't stand his live performances. They're so ass. Oh my God. He sounds nothing like himself on the goddamn track, and he has no fucking energy whatsoever. And he's just him.
Well, the hype is real with him.
I like Travis Scott. I like his music, but his live performances are ass. He's not Meek Mill when it comes to performing. Meek Mill's a fucking amazing performer.
Well, you saw the SpongeBob, right?
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
So there was like tweets going around that they were going to play Sweet Victory at the halftime show, or that it would be cool if they did. So on that note, the fact that they mentioned it in the first place, they had even a little snippet, is kind of a testament to the fact that the NFL is listening. But it almost would have been better if they had not done it at all, because they didn't. They just showed a snippet of SpongeBob and then they took it away. It's kind of cut me off midstream.
They probably couldn't afford the whole thing. Disney don't play, or that ain't Disney. Nickelodeon don't play.
I don't know. If SpongeBob can get it, then why can't the NFL? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's just like, why did you even do it if you're not gonna play?
Because they're the NFL. They're always half-assing.
I don't know. It's confusing. It's very confusing. But I think what they're doing, what it was, is they're trying to have their cake and eat it too. They're trying to please everybody. And
well, they should have learned that from Kaepernick. You can't do that. You can't do that. Come on, man. You can't please everybody.
And then they banned Janet Jackson for showing a nipple. But I think we saw all three of Adam Levine's nipples.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking clown, man.
And all of his tattoos, like they just look like generic tattoos.
Yeah, they look like fucking press-ons that you got when you were like 12.
Yeah. But what can you do?
You could have got it right and fucking you could have got it right from the beginning and had Migos perform that motherfucker. That's what they should have fucking did. They should have had Migos and Gucci Mane, straight up. It don't get more Atlanta than that. Yeah, Migos and Gucci Mane. That's all you needed at that motherfucker. Nobody would have complained. White people love Migos, and them niggas love them some Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then Mexicans gonna love them because they call Migos, so they gonna love them motherfuckers.
But this Super Bowl was the lowest ratings in 12 years.
That's because all that shit that happened in the Saints game. That's why.
Precisely. That's exactly why. Well, it's not exactly why. There's a couple other
I don't agree with that overtime shit. If you score and you win. Simple as that. Simple as that.
No.
Where everybody was saying the Chiefs got screwed. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They should have stopped those motherfuckers. That's what they should have did. Because the Saints got the ball first in overtime. And that motherfucker threw an interception. They stopped his ass.
Yeah.
Unless there was one Super Bowl. I mean, not one. There was one overtime philosophy that I did agree with. A lot of people will not agree with this. Matter of fact, I would probably say 90% of the population will not agree with it.
With what? Come on.
With what I'm about to say.
Okay.
So you know how football is called football, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But soccer's also called football.
Beach ball.
How do they handle overtime in soccer?
Well, they'll do a specific. They'll do like 15 minutes.
After that.
And then if it doesn't lead to that, they'll have golden goals, kickoff, PKs,
penalty kicks.
Yeah.
Put that in football.
Which is the best part of soccer.
That's what should be in football.
Like
put the game in your kicker's hand. Everybody said kickers aren't football players. They will be if you put that in there.
They'll never do anything like that. But yeah.
Listen, this is how you do it. You play a full quarter, right? You play a full extra quarter. If you're tied after that, we're going to penalty kicks. Start that shit at the 35.
Right.
You both make it, put that shit back. Keep going back till somebody misses that motherfucker. Tell me that wouldn't be the most exciting 5 minutes of your life.
That's a pretty good idea. I've never actually considered that.
I got that idea from I believe Max Kellerman. I'm not gonna take credit. I believe it was Max, and I hate Max Kellerman. He's a fucking idiot. But he had a great idea there.
That guy's on Fox?
No, he's on First Take with Stephen A.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 90s rapper. He used to be a rapper.
I'm going to mention him later. But I was going to say there's a lot of multiple factors that had to do with it. There was, pretty much all of Louisiana was boycotting the Super Bowl.
Let me tell you something. It's a bad time to live in New Orleans right now. You got Anthony Davis forcing his ass out of there.
Right. So that's good. We can transition to that if you want. But, that's going to be the next thing we talk about.
No, I want to keep talking about this football shit, man.
Well, we were going to talk about that, but first I want to say Louisiana, pretty much the whole damn state is boycotting the Super Bowl. People are sick and tired of the Patriots, so they just are like, why even bother watching?
And the game was 3-0 at halftime.
Yeah, and so people were clicking off by then.
Yeah, fuck that.
the casual fan, they want to see score. They want to see people score.
Listen, man. Defense does win championships, but we don't care about no defense. We want to see motherfuckers hit the end zone. If we want to see defense, they took away defense. You can't hit motherfuckers hard no more. That's what defense was.
I think the halftime show had a lot to do with it. People were sick of Maroon 5. Travis Scott probably brought viewers in. Maroon 5.
He was there for like 35 seconds.
Yeah, literally. Probably a solid minute he was on there. Probably like realistically 60 to 70 seconds. He skipped the first part of Sicko Mode. Did like the first verse. Boom.
He was bounced. He was out there. They probably didn't cut his check. He said, fuck that, I ain't doing shit. And then they only did that because he's from Atlanta. Only reason he was there because he's from Atlanta.
He is?
Yeah, he's from Atlanta.
I thought he's from Houston.
Nah, he's east side Atlanta, man.
Well, that was his whole thing. He always goes to Houston games. He was at the Texans playoffs games.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, this motherfucker from Atlanta, man.
Everybody's from Atlanta.
He signed to T.I. He was signed to T.I. That was who discovered him, was T.I.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But anyways, I was gonna say the small contributing factor to the low ratings was Kaepernick. So
yeah, that wasn't why, man.
It's the black community, the real ones who really wanted to stick it to the man. They said, you know what, we're boycotting the NFL.
But if their team was in that motherfucker, they would have watched.
Well, they weren't.
You're right. But if their team was in that motherfucker, they would have watched. Listen, I hated both of those teams and I watched that shit.
You gotta watch the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, like what the fuck am I talking about the day after?
And you said you went to a party and even the Patriots fans were just
They were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Like, they didn't even care that they won after. They were just like, "What the fuck did I just watch?"
Get numb to it.
They were like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" Like, they were like, "Whatever." They were like, "Whatever."
Right. So you.
It was literally just another day to them. Like, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck. Like, I remember when the Falcons in the Super Bowl. Like, it was like the most hype week of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
and who?
Yeah. It was like I won the lottery. Like when they just when they got to there, I was like, oh man, I've been waiting miserable my whole life. Patriots fans like, just another Sunday.
Who'd they lose to?
Fuck you. They lost to the Patriots.
The Patriots.
The biggest fucking blowout, biggest comeback of all time. Fuck that.
21-point lead, man.
25 point lead.
25?
It was 28-3.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, I will never forget.
It was like the middle of the third?
Man, it was the fourth quarter, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's still.
I will never forget. You know how niggas say 9/11, never forget? Nah, man. Super Bowl 51, never forget. Never forget.
Yeah. So we were saying, pretty much it's a bad week, bad month, really, for Louisiana.
Man, it's a bad way to start off your year, man. That's all I gotta say.
Bad way to start off
2019.
And that kind of sends us to the next topic, which is the Anthony Davis announcement.
You mean the collusion? You mean the collusion, right? Tampering? You mean that? You mean that, right?
Yeah. And so, what's his agent's name?
Rich Paul.
Rich Paul, right? So he's.
My bad, Bitch Paul. You talking about Bitch Paul? Bitch Paul.
Right.
Yeah.
Bitch Paul. So he is LeBron's agent as well, and every time someone mentions that he is LeBron's agent,
they can never mention Rich Paul without saying LeBron's name.
Right, but they say he's his agent, but they always mention his best friend as well. They just say agent and best friend. I always hear that. So that's kind of a dead giveaway as well.
Does LeBron own that agency, or what? I feel like that's illegal.
Whatever, man. LeBron is law.
Because they made Jay-Z get rid of his. No, they made Jay-Z get rid of his ownership with the Nets because he owned the sports agency.
Yeah.
So how the fuck are they gonna let a player have an agency? Like, what the fuck?
Because LeBron is law. LeBron is the law.
Honestly, I think the problem with the NBA is Adam Silver. I think he's too much of a bitch. David Stern ain't having this shit, man.
Right. I mean,
look at the dress code, man. These motherfuckers walk to the game with capris on, man. David Stern ain't having this shit, man. Well, he got an Allen Iverson because he wore white tees.
When David Stern was commish, I think he actually blocked a trade of Chris Paul to LA.
Yes, fuck that.
Which you can't do. I don't think you should do that.
No, it's what they were trying to give them, man. They were going to give them two. It's like the Lakers giving away JaVale McGee and Lance Stevenson for Anthony Davis. That's the whole package.
The Lakers need to get rid of McGee and Beasley because they talk too much.
Beasley's. I like Beasley personally, but his game's trash.
But they're shit starters. They're fire starters.
But you need one of those on your team.
They're trying to get rid of Walton.
You need one. You need one of those shit talkers on your team, though. You need one guy. He don't need to play, but he just need to be on your team.
Probably Beasley.
Nah, you gotta keep the big man. Gotta keep the big man.
Anyways, the what I was gonna say was, so AD makes the announcement that he.
No, his agent made the announcement. He can't make an announcement.
Who made the announcement?
He cannot make an announcement, or he will get fined.
He did get fined.
No, his agent got fined.
$50,000.
$50,000. Trust me, if AD did it, it would have been way more than $50,000. He would have got fined.
Right.
It probably would have been more like $300,000. He got fined. Magic Johnson got fined that. We talked about Paul George. He got fined $250,000 for mentioning Paul George on Jimmy Kimmel when they were trying to get Paul George when he was still in Indiana.
That's funny.
They fined it as $250,000 just for mentioning his name on Jimmy Kimmel.
He probably wasn't happy about it, but I don't think it really matters. What's that?
He didn't pay it. The Lakers paid it.
Yeah.
He said he would have paid it though. He don't care. Man, motherfucker got money, man.
So
Motherfucker a billionaire.
Rich Paul, he made the announcement with the intent of paying whatever.
Man, LeBron paid that shit, man.
Somebody paid it, that's for sure. So the announcement was made, and this was kind of, I mean, it wasn't kind of, it was a straight up slap in the face to the Pelicans. Like, they're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place. On his contract, he still owes them like a year and a half. So
he signed with them through next year.
And when was that?
He signed with them through next year. So he's got this year and next year on his deal.
Yeah. So
he just being a. How about you save your unibrow, you ass nigga? You got all the money in the fucking world, man. Save your fucking unibrow. I got one of those. I save my shit every goddamn week. Boy.
Interesting. So the Lakers originally had offered Ingram, Kuzma, Ball.
They didn't offer Ingram at first.
They didn't offer Ingram at first?
Not at first. At first, they only offered Kuzma, Ball, those 2 picks. No, they only offered 1 pick at first and another player. I forget who the other player was. I think it was Rondo. They offered Rondo.
Yeah.
When he was just on their fucking team last year.
The Pelicans? Yeah, he was.
Yes. He was just on their fucking. Who the fuck? What the fuck? Why would we let him go if you're going to take him back? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess they declined it.
I think Magic Johnson's a fucking idiot when it comes to GM. That's what the fuck I think. You know who the worst general manager of all time in basketball was? Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas for the
with
Knicks?
the Knicks.
Yeah.
Great players don't make great GMs, man. They just don't.
You gotta hire.
They just don't.
Hire
You see what LeBron can't form a team when he's in the league. Nigga can't be no GM.
Well, okay, so ultimately what we're getting at is LA offered, eventually they themselves offered Kuzma, Ball, Ingram, and 4 number 1 picks.
That's all they offered.
That's what they offered.
They offered 2. They didn't offer 4. They wanted 4. Pelicans wanted 4. They never offered that.
But Pelicans, so what had happened is Pelicans countered, and this is fact. Pelicans countered with, they want Kuzma, they want Ingram, they want Ball, they want 4 number 1 picks and 4 number 2
Technically, the Pelicans never made an offer. What they said on the phone with Magic or whoever was on the phone was, don't call me back until you offer me at least 4 first-round picks and at least 5 players. That's what they said. So basically, they were telling Magic Johnson to suck my. That's what they were telling Magic Johnson. You want Anthony Davis? How about you suck my first, and then we can talk. They told that to one of the greatest basketball players to ever live. Well, actually, you wouldn't want him to suck you because he got AIDS and shit. But, you know.
Needless to say, LA has dropped out of the trade deal.
Let's talk about a trade that actually did happen. Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about
this
that.
This motherfucker set for life now. He with his boy now.
Yeah. What country is he from? Because I know Doncic is from, like, Serbia or something?
Yeah, bruh's from Lithuania.
Lithuania? Doncic is?
Yeah. Nah, Porzingis from Lithuania.
From Lithuania.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on the Doncic one, but he's from around there. Whatever.
He's from, Doncic is from, somewhere around there. Croatia, I don't know. No, he's not from Croatia. He's from, who fucking cares? It ain't fucking America.
So they got Kristaps, but they did lose DeAndre Jordan.
He was trash this year.
I mean, he's quite the specimen.
Yeah, it used to be. Until he started growing them dreads, started smoking that shit. Lived in LA too goddamn long.
Well, have they played a game yet?
He's not going to play the rest of the season. They just came out with that a couple hours ago. They're gonna hold out Porzingis, get him ready for next year. And I think why they're doing that is because they want to be as bad as possible, so they can get them, top 15 pick.
Tank mentality.
They're not looking to tank, but they don't want to make the playoffs. I don't think they want to make the playoffs. There's no point.
How does the ping pong balls work?
They're different now. So if you have the bottom three teams have the exact same probability of getting the first pick. That's how it goes. It's not like the worst team gets loaded. It's the last three teams get loaded.
It is kind of sad, but then again, at the end of the day, it's business.
I mean, what do you want to do? If only three teams should be tanking right now. Only three. And that should be Memphis, because they're trash, god awful. The goddamn Knicks, because they ain't got nobody left on their team.
Yeah.
And the Hawks. So they have 2 first-round picks.
Hawks scored 127 last night on Washington, who just...
Yeah, but they have Dallas. Dallas can't tank because they give up their fucking pick to Atlanta.
Yeah, I was going to say Atlanta scored 127 on Washington last night. They've lost John Wall for the season again.
John Wall, he used to be one of my favorite players till he turned fat and then he got trashed.
They owe him 38 this year, 42 the next year, 47 the next year.
Must be nice to be John Wall.
I mean, I guess it is, but do you really want to live a life like that?
Yes.
Yeah. He
only fucking works 7 months out the year? Yes. You goddamn right. I want that. They don't make the playoffs, so they ain't gonna be 8 months, 9 months. No, they motherfuckers only playing 7 months out the season, man.
Okay.
I'll take $48 million for 7 months of work.
Right.
You can talk about me all you want. I don't care. I'll be laughing to the bank.
But you, like you had said, you're well, I guess you'd call it a New England native. But you're not a native. Anyways, you live in the area.
I'm a resident.
Resident. That's a good word. But you've always been a Celtics fan, correct?
Yeah. I honestly, I didn't know the Hawks existed until about 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh, that's interesting. But we'll see.
I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what the Hawks were. I just didn't know.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about the Irving drama?
Man, at this point, fuck Kyrie, man. Kyrie. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck Uncle Drew. Fuck him. No, we're gonna keep him. See what we can do with him. I don't want to, because we're not gonna get nothing good for him. And
well, the Celtics could very well make the Eastern Conference Finals.
We can make the finals.
Well, I think they're going to lose to the Sixers.
No. If anybody we lose to, it's going to be Giannis. We ain't going to lose to nobody but Giannis.
Oh, I forgot about the Bucks.
We ain't losing nobody but Giannis. And Kawhi's not doing bad either, but I ain't worried about that. I'm not worried about no Canadians. I'm just not. I'm not worried about no damn. This ain't hockey. I'm not worried about that.
They said Memphis is trying to trade Conley and Gasol to Toronto for Lowry and Valanciunas.
Toronto's not stupid.
If Toronto took that would be excellent. You got Kawhi, you got Conley, and
those guys are washed up.
Gasol.
Those guys are washed up.
We're trying to make a run this year.
They're washed up. I remember using Conley. I've never been better at anybody in my life in NBA 2K than Mike Conley Jr. Yeah, I would never miss a shot with Mike Conley Jr. Yeah. Ever. That was my guy.
Push back from the three.
That's it. Just step back from you. Damn right. Step back from the three with that left hand, just smooth as. And then if he missed it, fucking damn Rudy Gay will be there for the putback every time.
Yeah. Well, but the thing with Kyrie is, yeah, I've seen people defending him. I don't get it at all. Like, don't ever. This is a lesson to anyone out there. Don't ever make verbal. What's the word I'm looking for? Verbal agreements. Verbal commitments. You just don't do that ever. You just say yes, no, maybe so. We'll see.
The only time you can do a verbal commitment is in college. You can tell a college you're going there and then totally fuck them later. Because you can shit on them later.
Right, well, because the NCAA doesn't care about
it. Yeah. They're not paying you.
Yeah,
well, they are. Yeah, well.
And when did he, what was that, like sometime last year, he made that verbal commitment?
It was earlier at the beginning of the season.
Right. And he said what, like, if they'll have me.
Yeah, like
I'd be happy.
He thinks he's smart and he's not. That's the one thing about Kyrie I don't like. He thinks he's an intelligent person. He went to Duke for 17 games. Like, shut your dumb ass up. Yo.
Well, he is also a flat earther. So
I think Kyrie just likes to hear himself talk.
Well, I mean, you get certain attributes, you get certain talents in certain areas, but in some you lack. You know, you can't have it all.
He's a hell of a ball player, just a fucking idiot. Just that's all. I don't want to lose him. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to lose him. But if he leaves, fuck him.
That's what I was saying. They could very well make. You know
what we can do if that happens?
Minimum Eastern Conference Finals.
You know what we can do if we lose Kyrie? You know who's going to be a free agent? Little bitty Isaiah Thomas. Come back home. Come back home. Come back home.
I'm not going back.
Why not? He ain't going to have no other offers. He ain't even playing this year. No, he's in Denver on the bench, hurt.
That's sad.
He's not gonna play.
They did him dirty.
He's making the league minimum.
Minimum, what's that? 400?
No, he's a veteran. He makes $2 million.
Well, guess he just can't get the Saint Laurent boots he wanted to see.
Man, come to Boston. We'll make it right. We'll give you $30 million. Come to Boston. What we need to do, I ain't even mad about. I'm mad about Gordon Hayward. You need to get his shit together.
Do you think Danny Ainge is a conniving?
I love Danny Ainge. I love Danny. He's green, blue. He's green through and through. I love me some Danny Ainge. I can't say wrong about Danny Ainge. Can't say shit wrong about him.
He lied about Isaiah Thomas's status.
That's his job. He's not a trainer.
Rules, you know, you shouldn't.
If it ain't written, it ain't no rule.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
This ain't baseball.
Yeah. Well, people. Well, never mind. I won't go there. But yeah, they could very well make the Eastern Conference Finals minimum.
They're going to the finals.
I don't think
they're going to the finals. They're going to the finals. We got the best coach in the league. We're going to the finals.
Who is their coach?
Brad Stevens.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. I was testing.
We're going to the finals.
Right. Well, we will see.
And you know who we can get?
Who's that?
If Kyrie leaves, my favorite basketball player from college of all time, Kemba motherfucking Walker.
John Wall?
Kemba Walker's going to be a free agent.
Kemba Walker. He's in Carolina?
Charlotte, yeah. Plays for Jordan. Yeah, he plays for Jordan. He's going to be a free agent. I'll take him any day. I will take him any day.
You would think they didn't even exist.
They don't. They don't. They're going to be a forever 8 seed. That's what they are.
You want to talk about a team that is never on NBA on TNT? They're never on ESPN. Anything like that. Jeez. They're never on. That's crazy.
And they're owned by the greatest player of all time.
Jordan?
Yeah, he owns that team.
I don't like Jordan.
I love Jordan. It's because I hate LeBron. I gotta love one of them.
I love LeBron. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on LeBron, but
he's a bitch.
You know what?
I would like LeBron if he had like a Kobe mentality. And I hate Kobe. I'm a Celtics fan.
I like Kobe too.
But I like his attitude. Give me the ball and get the fuck out my way. That's what LeBron needs to do. Give me the ball, get the fuck out my way.
Well, Kobe had said that.
Talking about Harden, he was just talking shit. He was just talking shit.
But he's right. Where he said that's not going to win you championships.
Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. He was just talking shit. He don't want nobody to break his record. That's all that is. He don't want nobody to get to 81. That's all that is.
Maybe that's true, but he is right about what he said about scoring 50 points a game is not going to win you championships when the game's on the line. But
it did it when I was playing 2K.
Right. But the question is, does Harden have a choice? Does Harden even have a choice?
What do you want him to do? Not try?
Well, it's just like with Paul out.
Man, he's a scrub.
How long? I mean,
I never liked Chris Paul. He's a scrub.
But with Chris Paul out, he doesn't really have a lot of. Harden doesn't have a lot of options. So, I mean, that's gonna be the only thing they have going for them going into.
All I know is that if I'm bruh from OKC, the GM, yeah. I'm putting a gun to my head every day and squeezing because I'm feeling like the biggest idiot in the world if I'm him. You had James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. These motherfuckers were all MVPs.
They can't coexist.
They went to the finals.
Yeah, but it wasn't gonna last forever. You can't have them.
Bro, they lost Harden over $6 million.
Interesting.
Why wouldn't you hold a gun to your head every day? You lost this motherfucker for. It's not like you got outbid for $6 million. They told him, bro, we're not paying you that extra $6 million. Houston said, come on to the H-Town and signed his ass right up. $6 million is all. That's what broke that goddamn dynasty apart. $6 million.
Pride comes before the fall, for sure.
$6 million. And now they're left with their fucking dick in their hand. They ain't never gonna beat the Warriors.
Nobody's ever gonna beat the Warriors.
Celtics will. Celtics will. Celtics will.
No, Celtics will not make it to the finals.
We will make the finals, and we will beat the Warriors in 6. Book it. And then when we do, we're gonna get DeMarcus Cousins, which is the guy that always wanted to play for the Celtics. I think Brad Stevens will put his shit in check. Ain't gonna be none of that rah-rah shit over here in Boston, and get his shit together.
All right, well.
He gonna want his name in the rafters. He gonna get his shit together.
Well, I guess that's it.
I mean, we could talk about the NFL draft, but I don't know not one name in that motherfucker. And the Falcons are drafting 14th. I thought we had a much shittier season than that. God damn.
That Brandon or whatever that guy's name is from Clemson. Forgot his name. Quarterback from Clemson. He's got like 2 more years.
Oh, it was a freshman this year.
Yeah.
He ain't coming down no time soon.
I don't really know anybody.
That guy from Ohio State, the only guy I know. And he ain't going to probably like he going to the Giants. I'm calling him now. Giants got the 6th pick. They can get him. They can trade up.
They said that Manning may go to the Jaguars to play with Coughlin.
Manning ain't going nowhere. Manning ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
He gonna do the same thing that happened to Kurt Warner gonna happen to him. Because Kurt Warner was on that team when he got drafted. He was a starter for 8 games. And then they benched his ass for Eli, and that's all she wrote. Eli literally never missed a start again until last season.
Yeah, that was messed up. How that coach did him. And then they fired the coach.
And they fired his ass, yeah.
It's just like, where are we living in?
He was on the staff already. The only thing they did was fire Coughlin and keep everybody else. They kept the whole staff and just fired Coughlin. Well, I guess they didn't fire him. He
won him a Super Bowl.
Won him 2.
2.
Against the greatest team of all time.
Whatever. I mean, what do I know? You know, that's what I think when I hear stuff like that. Like, you got people who are in charge of this stuff, and it's like, well,
I'm not gonna lie. I would probably be a decent NFL GM. I'd probably be an above average MLB scout. I'm not gonna say I'd be a GM. I'd probably be a decent scout for MLB. But I tell you right now, I'd be a shitty ass GM for the NBA. I've missed a lot in those drafts. You know who I thought was gonna be the biggest star in the league? Motherfucking Justice Winslow.
Yeah.
Duke.
Still in Miami?
Yeah, he's still in Miami. I thought he was gonna be the next James Harden. Goddamn, Buddy Hield. I wanted the Celtics to pick him over Jaylen Brown. Sacramento. Well, he don't even play. He got drafted by He didn't get drafted by Sacramento. He got traded. I know he got traded. He ain't on the same team he was drafted by though. Oh man, I dodged a bullet. Because when they drafted Jaylen Brown, I was beyond pissed. And when they drafted Jason Tatum, I was beyond pissed. Because in my opinion, every Duke player is trash except for Kyrie Irving. Every Duke player of all time is trash except for Kyrie Irving.
J. Rex had a pretty solid career.
That's the ceiling. That's what I'm saying. That's your ceiling. Maybe what, a 2-time All-Star? Maybe he went to 2 All-Stars.
He's got a cool arm sleeve. Tattoos.
And then the other guy from Duke, buddy that's playing this year, Bagley, trash. Trash. Okafor, trash.
Oh, I used to love Okafor.
Trash.
He played for UConn.
He was balling. Nah, not that Okafor. The Duke Okafor.
Oh, he's trash.
Yeah, trash.
I think he's too heavy.
He plays for the Pelicans now. He's averaging like 30 a game.
30?
Yeah, after Anthony Davis went down, he's averaging like 30 a game. All he does is score. He can't do shit else. He can't rebound for shit.
Was he still
Can't pass for shit. Yeah, he was doing some shit the other night. I was watching the game. I was like, oh, shit. Motherfucker was looking like Anthony Davis on the block.
Yeah. No matter what, Anthony Davis isn't Wilt. You know, he's not Magic.
He ain't even fucking Joel Embiid. I would take Joel Embiid over him, dog.
No way.
Yes, I would. I really would.
No, you can't do that.
Joel Embiid's a monster. Joel Embiid's a monster.
It's just AD's defense is just too solid, man.
Man, so is Joel Embiid, man. You guy's a monster, man. If Joel Embiid just backed down Anthony Davis, there would be nothing he could do.
But Joel Embiid's more of a diva. He's gonna give you shit. He's gonna give you problems.
But if he backs the guy down all game, ain't nothing AD could do. He's too small. Ain't nothing he could do.
I guess we'll find out in the finals when the Lakers play the Sixers.
He ain't gonna be on the Lakers, man.
Davis.
Sixers ain't making it out the second round, man.
And Anthony Davis will match up against Embiid.
Sixers are gonna be the 4th or 5th seed. They're not making it out the second round.
Because the Lakers have until Thursday to make a deal. Okay.
Man, that's 2 days, man. They're not doing nothing.
Yes.
They ain't doing shit. Who else so what, they gonna have 3 players on their team? They're gonna have LeBron,
right.
Tyson Chandler. They're gonna have LeBron, Tyson Chandler, and fucking Anthony Davis.
And they're gonna get Lil Bronny.
Man, he gonna be trash.
They're gonna have him on waiver.
He gonna be trash. He gonna be trash. The only sons that were better than their dad was Steph Curry. That's it.
Well,
that's the only son that was better than their dad. Klay Thompson wasn't better than his dad. Klay Thompson's dad was number 1 overall pick.
LeVar Ball is coming out of the woodwork too.
Yeah, well, he's been out the woodwork. They just stopped paying him mind.
Okay, that's probably true. But he's saying, like, I don't
But now they want him to talk. That's the difference. Now they want him to talk because that's going to make Lonzo Ball get the fuck out of there. See, the media think they slick. I'm hip to their game. Huh. They shut this motherfucker out because they want Lonzo to fade into the fucking, you know what I mean, to the fucking abyss, the shadow abyss of fucking whatever. And now that they want Lonzo out of there, hey, LeVar, come fuck up your son's future again. That's basically what they're basically daring him to do that. They're daring him to do that. Well, they think they're slick, yo. Ever since he told that bitch to stay in her lane, yo, they ain't listened to him since. The greatest quote of all time: "Stay in your lane."
I do. I feel bad for Alonzo. I do.
Man, he put that shit himself, man.
No, he didn't. That's his father. He can't. He can't.
He let his dad talk, man. He could have told him, "Yo, shut the fuck up."
He probably should have.
He couldn't though. Much of a
all the work to make that shoe happen, and Lonzo doesn't feel like doing that crap.
man. Lonzo get played every other minute he do, bro. His baby mama play him every second she get. Goddamn.
And the sad
Lonzo,
part is, shoes are trash.
Lonzo a bitch, and he can't rap.
Those shoes are just. It was like his marketing plan just backfired. Just went right in his face. You're gonna charge.
The third son shoes is alright.
What's his name?
LaMelo.
LaMelo.
His shoes is alright.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're made with unicorn.
They're Kobe generics. That's what they are. They're Kobe generic. If you look at the Kobe shoe, they're generic of Kobe's, and Kobe's are half the price.
But they're $325, and then he's like, "Well, they're just for big ballers only."
No, they're for scrubs.
They're the big baller brand, big baller price.
They're for that guy that goes to the YMCA with a sleeve, a headband, a full NBA jersey, the long tube socks, and the fucking big baller brand shoes. That's the type of guy that wear those.
Yeah. Well, they're for nobody. Because nobody's buying them. I didn't mention Max Kellerman, but he went off on Kyrie. You should listen to it later on.
I listened to it. I heard it. I watch the show every day. I heard it.
Yeah, he totally roasted him. I think he's a little bit too.
He's a Knicks. No, he's a Knicks. He's from New York. They're Knicks fans. You can't take that guy seriously when it comes to Boston. He hates Boston. He talks about Tom Brady like he's the worst player of all time. You can't take him seriously when it comes to it's some things you can take him seriously about: boxing, MMA. Take him seriously about that. When it comes to anything about Boston, you can just in one and out the other. Cause he ain't gonna say the truth. He's a fucking Yankees, Knicks, and goddamn Giants fan. He ain't gonna say shit about nothing good about the Patriots, nothing good about the Red Sox, nothing good about the Celtics. Never gonna happen.
Special about Boston, isn't there?
Just never gonna happen.
The Red Sox are one of the most dominant baseball teams.
They're not gonna win it again, though. You want to know why?
Why?
Because the Braves are back, baby.
Right. I mean, but the Red Sox have been so dominant. Patriots not even gonna go down that road.
I'm telling you, man, the Braves are gonna be something serious this year.
Who do they have pitching wise?
Their pitching staff is not the best, especially their bullpen. The bullpen is trash. But we're not going to have Harper in our division anymore, so the Nationals are going to be straight trash. The Marlins, we already know, are going to be straight trash. And the Mets, I'm not worried about.
Where do you think Harper's going?
He ain't went nowhere yet, man. It's hard to say, man. I think he wants to go to L.A., the Dodgers. I think he wants to go there. I just don't think they have room for him there.
He's a Yankees fan.
The Yankees are full in the outfield, aren't they?
So Aaron Judge said that he would take center field if that's what Harper wants. He'll do what Harper wants.
But who plays center field now? Doesn't Gardner play center field now?
Gardner plays left, I believe.
But who plays center?
I forgot. I don't remember.
He's good though.
Who's that?
The guy that plays center.
No.
Who plays center for you? I thought Gardner did play center.
Well, they switch every other series, but for the most part, I see Gardner in left. He's left-handed.
Who the plays center then?
I don't remember. This is a good time for Google, but
he might go to the Sox. Watch that. Rich get richer. They're talking about the White Sox gonna get Machado.
It was Aaron Hicks.
Yeah,
Aaron Hicks was pretty good.
He's
I think
trash.
they just picked
He
up.
ain't no Harper though. He ain't no Harper though.
They
He ain't
just
no
picked
Harper,
up Ellsbury.
He's still in the league?
Yeah. Yeah, they picked up Ellsbury, I think about a week ago.
About a week ago.
Right. Hey, you hear about 6'9"?
Yeah, he's done.
You hear he got 47 years?
He's getting fucked up the ass as we speak.
He's 22, and they gave him 47 possible years to get out when he's 69.
They're grabbing him by the back of his little dreads and putting it in his ass as we speak.
But he'll get 5 to 7 after all the snitching's over.
He ain't gonna snitch.
Yes, he is.
Can't snitch. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? You can't hide, bruh.
He's gonna tell on all Treyway.
Man, motherfucker can't hide, man.
Trey Bloods.
Motherfucker look like a goddamn pack of Skittles. You can't hide, bruh.
He's not hiding. He's not hiding anywhere. He's
gonna die. They're gonna kill him.
What would you do?
Bitches, he's dead. And if somebody in his crew don't get it, somebody from the streets gonna get it just for principle.
Hey man, it's Treyway.
He can't do a concert again because they're gonna shoot his ass up. Can't do a music video no more. They're gonna shoot his ass. He's not rich enough to just disappear. His net worth is like $2 million. Can't live off of that forever.
Yeah. Did you see the Soulja Boy Breakfast Club?
Hey man, no, f that. You need to see the Soulja Boy Brilliant Idiots segment. Just watch the little 15-minute segment they had about him, yo. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. They're basically saying that Soulja Boy is Jesus Christ reincarnated.
He is.
And they had the facts to back it up. They had legit facts to back it up. Like they had shit from the Bible, they had shit from like scriptures and shit. Like they had everything, yo.
It's just like a sarcastic type of thing.
Nah, they were being dead ass serious. They was being dead ass. At first they were just playing, and then shit started adding up to them, and they started taking that shit dead ass seriously.
Okay, so we've gone on long enough. This was our first test podcast.
It's really like our fourth test podcast.
Yeah, but now I have the initiative. I'm more motivated to make it a thing.
And I still don't give a but I love talking.
Right, so we don't hit lulls. There's no just downtime. It pretty much kind of naturally flows. So with that being said, we hope you enjoyed. Do hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.
And your sponsors with us.